This is over at Mark Murphy's house. This is on their side yard, so our steps that we installed are actually over here, so this is their side yard. He's looking to have a couple like planter beds installed here. So he liked the way that those wing walls look over on the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out 6 feet in each direction and then just curve it in to the back of the steps here. So keep in mind that these steps are kind of offset, so they start to go up at an angle over here. And I told him they're not going to be, the planter walls aren't going to be balanced, and he's aware of that. So we're going to go with 24 inches tall, or the height of that top riser. So it's going to be 24 inches. It might be a little bit less over here. We know it's going to be probably 28 inches on the far side and probably 20 inches on this side, but 24 inches in the center, or that general range. 6 feet on each side, and then as it goes around and goes into the hill, it obviously it dies into the ground. So it goes from 32 over here down to 0 as it gets to the step. So yeah, so that's this part, pretty small. And then the other part that we have over here is, I'm gonna just grab my tape measure because I haven't actually measured it yet. So they had some work done. They had the garage done over there, and there's a wall in between their garage and the neighbor's garage that's having issues. It's kind of falling apart, and they were having water issues, so they put a gutter on it, and the gutter helped to solve the gutter helped to solve a lot of the water problem that was coming into it. But now they have this ugly, falling apart wall. All right. So it's this thing back here between the two. So we're just going to take some retaining wall block. We're going to break these out. These are already pretty loose, but and we're going to have to build a wall. So if you'll excuse me while I measure here. Let's call this 3.5 feet tall and 4 feet wide. So 3.5 feet tall, 4 feet wide. Just keep in mind, and we can move this forward, so we don't have to take all of these out. He said that we could break out just one of them, and then kind of keep it a little ways, pull it a little ways forward, so not taking out all this concrete. So yeah, and then we'll just use retaining wall block in whatever form that we desire to do that. So 2 planters and a little retaining wall, and then we also have to fix a step that I'll talk to Nick about.